I forgot to check to see if it was public. I'm very shocked and surprised. I got in this game, and I realized just about an hour ago, a half hour ago, when I left this game, I didn't have this hooked up to another load. I thought the worst. It was going to despawn. It's been 2 days since I've been in here. It's not touching. This is the load we dropped off and got paid for. We're not connected. It did not despawn. I don't know why. Maybe it's not been long enough, but I'm happy to see that old thing. Anyway, I hope I'm streaming. Man, these past 2 weeks have been nothing right. Well, I had a safe trip today, so that was right, I guess. Had poke in each arm and stuffed in a machine with a bunch of noises going on. Typical MRI. These are the 3 cars we got to take down to the harbor. They're empty. So this is a low pay job. I don't even remember. $1 short of 3,000. 51 ton. Going to E9I. That ought to be a pretty simple task. I'm going to fire both these engines up because my response is a little better when I got both of them going. They're not as sluggish, and I can afford it. Why is that thing active? Or is that just my eye? Well, maybe there are some things that it went a little wonky. Interesting. It's probably too bright. We won't know till nighttime. Excuse me. See, that one's not on. And it's off now. That was strange. It's just added to the bucket. Yeah, I already had decided I probably wouldn't be streaming tonight. I'd probably be hopping around looking for another loco. But instead, I was the loco, I guess. I've had this thing despawn before. Not this particular one, but others. I found out the hard way, they despawn even when they're hooked up to demonstrators, so. The only way they don't is when they're hooked up to another job. That's why anytime I leave it, I've always done it. I don't know why I didn't do it the other night. had a lot on my mind. Snowstorm coming in, and I had a long drive the next morning, so I was worried about other things. Didn't get the snow that they were calling for. Probably got 3 inches here, 3.5. We got less than that where I had to drive to today. So. We're off. Tiny load. Just off for a scenic drive tonight. Probably not going to be much in the way of money loads coming out of that station, I'm guessing. At least I haven't seen one yet. I was going this way anyway, so I just thought I'd take them along. Yeah, the rails, they're complaining. We're on the skids. I see the harbor. Seems like it's a lot farther when you're pulling a lot of cars behind you, going the other way at least. How's our fuel? Yeah, we could use a little dollop. Just do that on our way in. So I got 3 loads, military money. I've got some money sitting up there, ready to haul to the military base. Might ought to do that. Got some missiles, spent nuclear fuel. I think that's what. We've got 2 loads of spent nuclear fuel, I think, and a load of missiles. And why are my feet so cold? I think the heater's blowing. It's blowing cold air. Must be getting ready to shut off. Well, it's getting cold outside too. It got down to 4 below this morning. I know it wasn't supposed to get that cold, but in this bottom it usually does. Which way do you go? Which way do you go? I'm gonna go ahead and pull it in and fuel it. The boys are a little thirsty, and they deserve it since they stayed and did not despawn. At least the one back there. Huh? Yep, you're right. I know I'm on the wrong brake. I hate this other one. I haven't got that many cars on behind me anyway. Didn't even look for kitty cats. That light just went out and came back on. Come on, you can do it. Just another inch or two. Close enough. Do. 0787. We'll do them all this time. Since they were so good and they minded and they stayed. Pay the man, Aunt B. $13,000 and change. Paid in fuel. I mean full. By the fool. Let's get him over there. My caboose is not there. Forgot where I left it. Yeah, you're looking good so far. Should be your open track. Go get money and see what's available. What are these containers here? Scrap containers. I was going to say they don't look. They kind of look like camouflage from a distance. You could take those out to the desert and make them camouflage containers. Yeah, maybe a little bit too orangish. Where am I? Where are you going? Speak to me. Oh, brother. Give me my... Where'd you go? It disappeared. What in the world? What happened to that? It disappeared. So I'm not getting any money for it, evidently. I just printed all the active orders. It just disappeared. I shoved it in there and it's gone. Now, I don't even know what's going on here. Who cares? I got to run over there and see. I think I've got them hooked up already, but I don't know in what order now. Oh, shut up. Just shut up. Yep, they're all hooked. I thought I only had 2 spent nuclear fuel orders. There's the front one and there's the back one. And then choppers in between. So what do you got going here? (942). That's you. Are these duplicate orders? Okay, there's your choppers. More choppers going to the machine factory. That's these over here. They're not hooked. No, you go to the ground. Let's go double check these. Yep, you're the one. Oops. Yep. Okay. I got that finally right now. I still don't. Where's that other order gonna show up at? I bet it doesn't. I think we just lost it. Hello, developers. Still got a few glitches. Settling, going to the machine factory. Sawmill. Sawmill. Food factory. Goods. Forest Central. Coal power plant. oil refinery. That's 50,000. What? That's a safe load too. Coal power plant. I don't like that place. What am I looking at? Oh, farm, steel mill. Man, there's a lot of variety here. Knows I'm not interested. There's the scrap containers. Gonna go get melted down. Not so sure I've seen them before. Too far with their explosive load. Gasoline to the food factory. Same with you. Now I've got a load of choppers to go up there worth 80,000. So there you go, 112,000 with them too. And you could go through the farm or the sawmill. Yeah, it's way out of the way. Sawmill's out of the way. Forest Central Farm, 20,000 through the farm. You could go that way. It's got me intrigued though. I've only dealt with that place once and I did not like it. I couldn't hardly get out of there. No, I'm looking at the oil refinery. This is the 50,000 one going to the coal plant. Oil refinery's not that. I've really never delivered a load there. That I remember. I'm sure I probably have. That's right on up to the machine factory. These would be your last drops, so those would be hooked first. And machine factory. Let's go ahead and take these two loads. Machine factory. You're probably in the C yard, ain't you? No? E. Oh, I was thinking. Never mind. What I was thinking. Can't think. I'm not thinking. See that mess? B's right in the middle of that crap. I have to go in this way. Oh, we can come in through there. It's a loading platform, looks like. What did it say? B5I. Yeah, and that's on a dead end. Come in through here, then back it in, then find your way out. Which could go the back way, I suppose. No, you got to go to the machine factory first. Man, what a mess. You take that. It needs to be on the end of the train because it's going to need to be backed in and dropped. Still, we're good with the choppers being hooked right behind the engines. And I think we'll need to hook them right behind the choppers. And that'll be at the end of your train so you can back it in. Because it goes right here on this dead end. I think we can do that. I'm just not sure when. Ziggy, what time is it?
The time is 6:20 p.m.
Okay, let's see. Let's get that mess hooked together. Okay, first you'll need your choppers. And you need to come back over to $11. And then what was that, 5? 5. Let's do that. Let's go get them choppers and hook the rest of this train up for next time. And maybe I'll decide which one to haul by then. One load. There's the other load, those green containers right there. Brome. Oops. Whoa! You didn't switch, you big dummy. Hey, wait a minute. We got an empty track here. Let's go. We can go. Keep moving. Isn't it? Oh, that's the one you just dropped on. It ain't empty. Your head's empty. Too many things going on in that raggedy mind. I stopped to think too long. I didn't switch my switch. Now I got to rethink. Those will be the first drop because we're backing them in, so they'll be the last. It'll be 5, and then 11, and the choppers will wait and get. We can hook these first 2 loads up here, or the last 2, I guess it should say. Now, where are you going? I don't know. Are we going down the right way? I don't know. sure I get that right. Those got to be hooked first, and then these will be on the tail. Then all we got to do is back the choppers into the front of it when we get ready to haul. It's going to be a pretty long train. There's 20, 27, 30, plus 4 engines. I need to look at that schematic again. I have a feeling that load's going to get me in trouble. We're going to be coming in this direction, so it's not the way I had planned to do it. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see, let me think here. Hold on through. It depends on the length of your train. Well, I guess the whole end can meet each other. That might be fun. Well, that's not a dead end, actually, is it? That's continuation. Goes on out here to those dead ends. Oh boy, this is another fun mess you got me into, Ollie. Hope I'm right on this. If not, I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to haul it tonight anyway. It's Kind of got me tempted to haul it first, though. We'll hook into that one and just leave them for the next time. I'll decide in the meantime. I may decide to leave the choppers for another time too. 80,000. That's kind of hard to turn down. I'm about done using this bottom left toggle. I'm just going to use the independent brake. I know it's not right, but it works, so maybe not as good. Yeah, it looked like that train was moving. Well, I hate not using you, old buddy, but that's the way it is on this time. Well, there you have it. I don't know which or when. But thank you for watching tonight. I hope I'm streaming. I'm assuming I am. Y'all have a good evening. Diggers out.